Found it! Finally! We were looking for this for a long time. Very difficult to find it. It's in the gluten-free section. So this is vegan chocolate cake mix. Let's get it. Alright YouTube, so today we are going to do a review of General KIKI'S gluten-free vegan chocolate cake mix. So there's a lot of gluten-free cake mixes out there, but this is the only one that I've seen that is also vegan. Now it's possible that the other ones are vegan as well, but this one clearly says that it's vegan. So it's very important because I have a co-worker whose birthday every year falls when he's fasting, and he's very religious and he will not make any exceptions. So he is very specific that the cake should be vegan, and so every year we end up with no cake. Last year I tried to last minute go to different bakeries and whatnot, but you know the vegan cakes taste at those bakeries. So I decided to do some research to see if there is vegan cake mix that I can use to bake a cake, because I'm not a baker. I don't bake a lot of I don't bake at all, no desserts at all. The only things I bake is savory foods. So I was looking for an easy cake mix. I'm sure there is a lot of vegan cake recipes, but this is a very simple cake mix and that's what I was looking for. And so I'm going to test it out now before his birthday, so that when it's his birthday I can be ready. So this is General KIKI'S gluten-free vegan chocolate cake mix, like I said, and the ingredients are non-GMO gluten-free, non-GMO cornstarch, non-GMO sorghum flour, non-GMO rice flour, non-GMO potato starch, non-GMO potato flour, cane sugar, cocoa powder, sodium bicarbonate, xanthan gum salt, and it has corn. No animal products whatsoever. The ingredients that you need from your pantry are vinegar, vanilla essence, oil, and I'm using this vegetable oil, which is a corn oil. Not sure if it will work. And then I also have got this Pillsbury chocolate fudge to make it look like the picture over here. But I'm not sure if this is vegan. It doesn't say vegan anywhere. I'm not vegan, so I'm okay with it. But I'm sure there are some vegan icing recipes out there, or maybe there is a store-bought icing that is vegan that you can buy. For all you know, it might be vegan, but it has too many ingredients for me to list over here. Alright, so these are the directions on how to cook. So like I said, you need oil, water, vanilla, vinegar. Preheat oven to 325 degrees. Done that. Grease or spray a 9-inch round cake pan. We did that. And then, well, we didn't grease it. Instead, we used this parchment paper. I think it will be a lot more cleaner and easier. And then using a liquid measuring cup, measure water and oil into a medium bowl. If hand mixing, add vinegar and vanilla. And then add the dry mix. So let's go ahead and start. So I have a bowl here. Let's add 1/4 cup of water. 1/4 cup. That's over here. Exactly 1/4 cup of water. Add vinegar and vanilla. Water and oil. So 1/4 cup of oil. Let's see. Always have a hard time. 1/4 cup is over here. Let's see if this is 1/4. Yep. A little bit more, very slightly more. And then add vinegar and vanilla. So 1 teaspoon of vinegar and 1 teaspoon of vanilla. 1 teaspoon of vinegar. Maybe I'll drop more so that it's level. And 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. And then, okay, using a liquid measuring cup, measure water and oil into the bowl, add vinegar and vanilla, add dry mix. that easy. You just have to add everything all at once and mix it for 1 minute. We're going to save this packet in case I need to read it again, and then we're going to mix it for 1 minute. Timer 1 minute. Wow, this looks liquidy like a milkshake. I wondered if the measurements was for cup. So they said you have to mix it until there are no lumps and everything is completely mixed. Oh, it's getting thicker now. I still see lumps. They said to mix it until there are no lumps. This would have been a lot easier.
It's 1 minute already.
No, that's the oven that's ready. Or is it? No, it's the timer. You're right. It's the timer, but you know, they said make sure. Add dry mix and whisk until smooth and no visible dry ingredients remain. So I mean, I don't see any dry ingredients, that's for sure. Do you see any dry ingredients? Alright, I think they are just bubbles. So let's pour this. Make sure we get all of this batter. I'm so glad you made me buy this spatula. Smart purchase. And this bowl was a smart purchase too. This bowl was like $1 and the spatula was like $1. Alright, bake for 25 to 30 minutes or until cake springs back when touched lightly. Alright, let's go over here and put it in the oven. I'm going to put it in the middle. They didn't say where to put it. Let's set this to 30 minutes. Also, I wanted to tell you, I looked on many different websites and I only could find this on Walmart, but it's not available for shipping. It's only available in the store and it was very difficult to find it. I've been looking for it for months and I finally found it. So we are really excited to see how this turns out for all our vegan friends out there. Stay tuned. We'll be back in 30 minutes. Just wanted to show you how it looks like after about 10 minutes of baking. I set the timer at 30 minutes and it has not risen or done anything at all. Okay, I want to show you what it looks like at 15 minutes of baking, and it does not look like it has risen much to me, but I saw a few bubbles in the middle. I don't want to open the door anymore because it will kick the burner off, and maybe that's what caused the bubbles, but I could see a few bubbles and I was wondering if the heat was too high, but the bubbles have gone since. Also, my wife mentioned that at 10 minutes it looked a little drier.
Oh, that's bubbles, I guess.
Yeah, they were bigger bubbles earlier.
It was not there when I checked it out.
But they were super big before. Yeah. Okay, so now it has 20 minutes passed and the cooking instructions are 25 to 30 minutes. So normally between 5 and 10 minutes from now it should be ready, and it has not risen much, and I do see some big bubbles, so I'm a little disappointed because in the picture they show you this nice high cake, or maybe it's 2 layers. That's what it probably is. So let's wait for another 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so now it's about to be baked for about 25 minutes, and the instructions are to bake until 25 to 30 minutes or until cake springs back when touched lightly. So we're going to do the spring test, and we are also going to do the toothpick test. It does look like it rose a little bit in the center. I can see like a mound. It's very hard to see from here, but let's do the spring test and the toothpick test. No, it's too soft, so let's let it bake a little while longer. So the reviewer on Walmart was right. It takes 30. She said it took 40 minutes. Okay, so it's almost 30 minutes now, and then we'll do the spring test again, and if it passes the spring test, then we will do the toothpick test. Oh, still soft. So the reviewer on Walmart.com was right. It needs about 40 minutes. Let's wait another 5 minutes and then we'll test it again, and then we'll test it again after 5 minutes. Okay, I got distracted and it's now 36.5 minutes. Let's do the spring test. Oh yeah,
Better.
Bounces back, but I think it needs 3 more minutes. Okay, it's 40 minutes now and we are going to do the spring test. Springs back, yeah, I think it's good. Let me just do the toothpick test also. Came out dry, I would say. Does it look dry?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we'll take it out. We will let it cool for about 30 minutes and then we'll put the icing on it. Exciting! Okay, so the cake has been cooling for about 22 minutes now. And it is still pretty hot. The bottom is still pretty hot. So what I'm gonna do is put it in the fridge for 10 minutes to let it cool down before I put the icing on it. So let's see if we can do this with one hand. It looks good. Okay, YouTube, so now we are about to put the icing on the cake. It's the moment of truth. We are going to find out.
Excited.
Ding, ding, ding.
Can't wait.
Alright, let me see if I can get this bottom part out without damaging the cake. So like I said, in the picture it looks like it's a tall cake, but it's actually pretty thin, and that's probably because looks a little soft over here. But other than that, it did rise a little bit and springs back. Maybe another 5 minutes, but I didn't want to burn it. So let's put this icing. Also on the packet over here, it says for vegan cake frosting, you can look up their vegetarian recipe for the frosting. So make sure you check the website out before you start looking for vegan frostings. Alright. So this is Pillsbury chocolate fudge frosting, and this is the reviewer on Walmart.com had recommended this one, so that's why I'm using this one. So my very first time frosting a cake. I did watch a YouTube video to get some ideas how to do it. So you have to just go in all directions. Looks really good. I don't think I'll use this whole can because it's 120 calories for every 2 tablespoons. What do you think? Can I do it on the side? So if you want a tall cake like in the picture, make sure you get 2 packets and bake 2 of them. And also make sure that you bake no less than 40 minutes at 325 degrees Fahrenheit. I would even recommend 45 minutes. I don't know what makes the difference, if it's the altitude or the weather, or the kind of pan, but I'm just using a regular cake pan. Alright, we have done frosting all the sides. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to take this spatula around, and I missed a spot over here. Alright, is that good? And then I am going to go around the edges once this is flat. Let's do that. And that's it. So let's put this in the fridge for 10 more minutes and then we will do the taste test with coffee. Still warm, the bottom is still warm. So maybe I took it out too early. Alright. We'll be back in about 15 to 30 minutes. We'll have a cup of coffee and then we'll slice the cake and we will try it. Okay, so we have our coffee and we have the cake, we have our plates. We're ready to eat. And let's see what it looks like. Ta-da! Looks like a fudge to me. Alright. So this one is one. Smells very good. This one is two. Let's see. Alright, let's do taste test. Well, how does it look? It looks great actually. Doesn't look
like
bad at
fudge
all.
bar.
I would just make 2 layers so it looks like a birthday cake if you're doing it for
Looks
birthday.
good.
Center. It's a little gummy. Let's eat the side to see maybe the center is not cooked.
It didn't puff too much. It's not puffy.
It didn't puff too much. It's like a fudge. That's what it tastes like. And it's not a bad cake, but it doesn't taste like a
Cake.
regular cake. There's like a flavor of some like plums, dried plums
I don't
or
know how
something.
to describe it. It's not a cake. Literally, it's not a cake because it doesn't puff.
Didn't puff much. I mean,
It's not puffy.
all in all, it's delicious. It tastes very good. I'm just going to eat the cake itself without the icing. Yeah, it tastes good, but it's a little gummy. I think I'm still going to bake it for him. I'm going to make 2 layers and I'm going to put some icing in the middle, icing on top. And I think he's going to be happy. I think everyone is going to be happy. So yeah.
What's wrong with it? Why it didn't puff?
Because it doesn't have yeast, it doesn't have baking soda and all that. It's a vegan cake. So if you have any vegan friends, I would definitely recommend to try it. Make it for them. It's not a total fail, but it's not a cake.
But tastes good.
Yeah. Also, if you liked our YouTube video, the review, if you thought it was a good review, please give us a like. If you would like to watch some more of our videos, then subscribe and hit the bell so that you can get some notifications. We try to mix it up a little bit and put all types of videos. So thank you for watching our video.
Keep watching. Bye.